Hello, my little crafty monsters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is fabulous. So, in today's fabulous tutorial, we are going to be making a cute little Halloween decor. Now, I know, Boo Boo, there's a lot of Halloween decor out there, but I felt that I wanted to make something using these little skulls. If you guys have been following us, you guys have seen. Oh my God, Jesse. Your English is so fabulous. So anyway, you guys might have seen a previous video that I filmed, and it was basically making some wall decorations using these and also using some wooden little plaques. So we went ahead and we made a little wall decoration. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and use these little bad boys. And I'm going to go ahead and decorate them and do something. I might just stack them. I might just do something. I have no idea what I'm doing right now, boo-boos. Sometimes we go into these videos and we have no clue what we're doing. But all I know is that we're doing something with these little bad boys. So that's probably all I gotta say right now because I don't know what else to say. So I know you guys want to get down and dirty, boo boo, so let's get down and dirty with the crafting, and I will see you in a bit. Ooh, spooky, my little crafty monsters. Knock it off. Don't get all scared. Stop it. Stop it. Stop crying. So, this is the supplies that we are going to be using. This is a really fine little glitter, and these little hands, we picked them up at the Dollar Tree. The skulls we picked up at Michael's. That lock spray, we picked it up at the Walmart, and that little crazy glue, we picked it up at the Dollar Tree. However, we do not use that crazy glue, so you know, don't even worry about that crazy glue, guys. What we ended up using was the E6000, because I did test that on a piece of that skull that I had cut off, and it didn't damage that styrofoam, so I was pretty happy with that. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and just use a little cake plate, because you guys know that I'm a baker, so I have these offhand. Ay, no, mijo. We're not doing a cake right now, but don't get discouraged, my little crafty monsters. Still stay with me. So I'm going to just kind of arrange it. Anywho, so now we are outside. That's how fast we are. And we are about to spray this with that little spray adhesive because I want to add a little bit of shimmer to these little skulls. So we're going to go ahead and hit them with a very light coat of, of glitter. So just really light coat. I just went ahead and I sprinkled it just because I wanted to, like I said, to have a little glitter and a little sparkle whenever side anybody is looking at this little centerpiece. So this little centerpiece, I'm putting it in the very center of the coffee table that's in the family room. So I'm pretty excited about this. Now, what I didn't mention in the beginning of the video, guys, was that what inspired me to do this is because if you guys know me, you guys know that I am a big Disneyland fan. I used to go to Disneyland almost, 2-3 times a week, literally 2-3 times a week. And sometimes there was days when I spent the whole entire day. There was one week when I went like back to back the whole entire week. It was amazing. But anyway, so what inspired me was the Pirates of the Caribbean. And every time I go on that ride, which every time I went to Disneyland, that was a must ride. I always admired all of the skulls and all the little gems and the jewels and like the gold coins and the silver coins and all that stuff. And so that is what actually inspired me this time to do this little project. So I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just use that as like a little reference when I'm actually creating this. And so this is the way that I have these little bad boys. We're gonna go ahead and just let them dry. Now that they are completely dry, we're gonna go ahead and start building this. Now the fun is really gonna start, guys. This is like, I'm super excited to make this little centerpiece. I've been wanting to make it. It's been sitting in a bag for like 2 weeks because every week I try to do one major project. And then the rest I try to do like paper crafts because we are a paper craft channel, but we are also a little do-it-yourself and a lot of little hacks and stuff like that. But anywho, So right here, I was just measuring that little stake because I am going to have that little stake in the very center of these skulls just to secure them so that I know that they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, we will be gluing them, don't get me wrong, but I still wanted to give them some sort of a little stability if that does give them any. But anywho, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and arrange my little hands, and I want to go ahead and start gluing the hands because the hands are going to be underneath the skull. So we want to go ahead and make sure that these kind of already set. And I'm going to do a little mixture of the E6000 and the hot glue. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like using hot glue on the E6000 because like chemicals and all this and etc, etc, etc. And I do get it. I do get it. But the reason why I'm using it on this is because it's going to hold it while the E6000, the hot glue is going to hold it while the E6000 starts to cure and do its little, you know, hold. And then not only that, but I do have a fan running and I do have one of my windows open in my little studio right here. So I'm not too worried about that. But if you guys don't have a window or you guys don't have good ventilation, then I would definitely just do this outside because, I mean, I don't really think it lets out a lot of chemicals more than what you're already smelling, the E6000, but if it does, it's always best to have a little precaution, right guys? So go ahead and just take those precautions and be in a well ventilated area. So right here, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and glue these. Now that hot glue really does hold really fast, so that's the good part about it. And it's going to hold it until that E6000 starts to cure. And so now it looks like it's not going to go anywhere, so I'm going to go ahead and just start building this. So I want to make sure that this little skull is going to be sitting on top of those little hands, so you kind of really don't see where those hands are being glued onto. And right here, I know it's really hard, guys, because of the angle of the camera. The camera's looking downward, and that's because most of the time my camera is set so that I can go ahead and videotape when I'm doing paper crafts. But when I'm doing something tall like this, it's kind of always a little bit hard. So just bear with me, guys. You guys will see what it looks like in the end. I will tilt it over every so often just so you guys could go ahead and get a little glance on what it looks like on the side. But right here, I'm just kind of trying to see how I want it to be and how I'm going to go ahead and secure it before I start to add some glue. And so I'm a little comfortable on where this is going to be now. So we're going to go ahead and just make sure we know where all the contact is going to be, because you want to make sure that it's going to go ahead and really stick onto your little your cake plate. We'll just call it the platform. So, you know, it'll be sitting on your platform really good. And so make sure that it has a little hold. So I'm just adding a little bit of pressure right here. And this is going to take like a hot minute while the hot glue kind of sticks onto that little platform. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put that little wooden skewer right in the very center. This is a pretty thick one. I got the thickest ones that I could find, which were bamboo, so they're pretty strong. You could go ahead and just skip this part if you guys don't want. I just wanted to make sure that the skull is not leaning where it's looking kind of upward. So I wanted it to be more like pretty straight. So that's why we're adding that little skewer in there too. And we attached her jaw to his head. Sorry about that, my little crafty monsters. So yeah, we attached her head onto his skull. So we went ahead and did that. I did not even know the phone was on. That scared me. So right here, all I'm doing is I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of my little jewelry that I got from the Dollar General. This is like a giant dollar that I had close by my house. Well, it is still there. And I just, for some reason, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go and look and see if they have any jewelry. And I found these bracelets, and I found these earrings, and I found this other kind of different bracelet, the one that's in the hands. And so right here, I'm just kind of hot gluing these little earrings onto the skull where I would think that the ears would be at, because we're gonna make the top one female, because we're gonna go ahead and give her a crown. It's gonna be funny. I don't know, I just thought it was hilarious. So that's gonna be the super big surprise, guys. You guys are going to see how adorable that freaking crown that I found is. I went ahead and I looked all over. I looked on the Facebook Market. I looked at OfferUp. I looked at all these places, and I finally found one in OfferUp. This lady was selling them. That's basically what she does, I guess. So I was pretty excited about that. And I'm super excited because I get to use it in this project and it just pulls everything together. You guys will see. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and get my little fishing wire, and I'm going to go ahead and get these gold beads that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to go ahead and just basically, are they gold? Yeah, they better be gold. We're just going to go ahead and make like a little necklace. I just kind of wanted to give it a little bit of a metallic look as well, kind of to pull in that little platform that we got going on right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just strand these as fast as I possibly can. I'm so sorry that I'm making you guys watch this, but I'm just doing the little the little strand as fast as I can. And I was actually going to put it in the bottom, but I realized that when I had measured it, I measured it for the very top skull so that it could look like the necklace is actually draping down on the bottom skull's head. And it just kind of gives it like a little something. So we end up putting it on the very top. We don't end up putting it on the bottom. I have to make another one for the bottom part, which has to be a little bit bigger, and you guys will see when I do that. So all I'm doing is just really tying this up. And then once I tie it up, I want to lay it down wherever it is that I want to lay it on. And then I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I glue the areas that are touching the skulls so that it really doesn't move and it's just one secure little strand of necklace. And so I kind of want it to be kind of like draping down on the skull like that. And so it makes it look like that little skull on top's wearing a necklace. It just, I mean, I just thought it looked cute. We're also going to do another one made out of pearls, fake pearls, that is. Don't get excited, guys. And we're going to go ahead and just give it another little, it's to pull that little bracelet that's in the hand that you guys see to your right hand side. It's just to show, to pull that all together. And so right here, I work a lot faster. See, this is awesome, guys. I'm super duper fast. And so we're going to go ahead and put that one on the very bottom, and we're going to go ahead and just secure that as well. And we're going to go ahead and just use our little E6000 to make sure that we secure that strand. Right here, I'm just doing the little pearl one because, like I said, I just want to pull that little necklace, that bracelet that he has in his hand onto the rest of the little project. And I felt like, you know, pearls are kind of like a little treasure too. So why not have a little strand of pearls, right? And so that's what we did. And we're going to go ahead and make it kind of like stringing on the other side of that little skull. Right here, these are the little gold coins and the little silver coins that we purchased at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue them like if they were kind of stacked but offset stacks, not like a perfect little stack, so that you can see all of the coins. And I'm just going to go ahead and just make little stacks and kind of glue them here and there just to make it look like this was a little Pirates of the Caribbean skull. And don't forget the back, because people will see the back part of this. So I'm going to go ahead and make some little stacks of coins, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the very back, which will actually also serve as a purpose to hide where your skull is meeting that platform. So that's another good idea to do this. And so you could also do like gold and silver, gold and silver. You don't have to do all the gold stack and all the silver stack. I kind of just like made it in different little stacks. And so I really love how this actually looks. It's super duper duper cute. And so right here, I'm just going to go ahead and secure some of these little strands and some of these little gems, whatever you guys want to go ahead and secure. You guys should just use the E6000, that will hold it. So this is a grand finale, guys. This is that little surprise that I told you. It took me kind of a week to find it. I was looking for so many different little tiaras, and I finally found it, guys. I was so super excited when I found it. I found it on OfferUp. This lady sells these are baby tiaras for babies. And so how freaking adorable is this, right? I was putting it on Peanut, and Peanut just would not let me take a picture of him, but he looks super duper adorable, like a little king. And so we're going to go ahead and secure it right there. We're going to use some wire to kind of use like an anchor. And we're going to go ahead and just, that little crown has two little hoops. And I think it was intended so that you could put like an elastic so that when you put it on the baby, it won't fall off. But you know, we're going to use that to put these little kind of, we're doing them kind of like a little staple, kind of to say. And so I'm going to go ahead and just use those to anchor that little that little crown down, and I'm also going to be using some E6000 to make sure that it's secure. And so right here I'm just pushing those little pins in the little position where I want it to be, and I'm going to go ahead and just add some E6000 onto all the around the little crown and also on the little staples that I made. How cute is that, right? I'm like super duper loving this. This is so fun to make. I really liked making this. You guys should really try to make one of these little bad boys. I'll show you guys some pictures right now because basically it's kind of hard to show you guys what it looks like. So let me show you some pictures and then we can go ahead and finish up this video. So this is the pictures of the little skulls, the way they look, all like stacked up like that. A little close up right there, boo-boos. I mean, this picture really doesn't do it justice. Trust me, when you're looking at it in person, I mean, you could see the shimmer on the skulls. All the bling is blinging, and it's just the gold is reflecting, and it just looks super duper amazing. And that crown. And that's it, Crafty Monsters.
Welcome back, my little Crafty Monsters. That's how easy it was to make this little Halloween decoration. This is a DIY because you did it yourself, boo. And so, I hope that inspires you guys to make some little Halloween decorations. Some of these Halloween decorations, honestly, to tell you the truth, if you go to those spirit stores, the Halloween stores, the Halloween Club, whatever they're called, and or even if you go to like Michael's or you go to Walmart, I mean, some of these decors are really expensive. And it doesn't really cost that much for you guys to make them yourself. You guys have seen those little wall decors. I'll go ahead and put that video in the description so you guys can check that out. If you guys have not checked that out, definitely check that out. But everything is super duper easy to make. All you got to do is just really like use your brain and your imagination, and boo boo, you could like soar. So that's how easy it was to make this little this little decoration. And I hope that inspires you guys to make your guys' own Halloween decoration, because there's nothing better than to have your little homemade decor and decorate with that and just make your house look super duper spooky, you know? So I hope that inspires you guys. And if you guys do make some kind of little Halloween project, definitely share it with us on our Instagram and our Facebook on Paper to Masterpiece. And we would love to see your guys' creation. So go ahead and share with us, boo boo. Don't be stingy. Share with us. And that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that little icon. It's a picture of Y, and we become BFFFFs, because I know BFs is good, boo boo. I know it is, but BFFFF is even better. So you definitely want to go ahead and hit that little button. And since you're already there, go ahead and hit the little bell icon, because I will notify you guys every time I upload a new content. You guys definitely do not want to be missing out on that new content. And share and tell a friend, because your friends also need to know how fabulous these contents are. And that's it for now, my little crafty monsters. Until next time, goodbye.